and this is for the motion sickness. And this medicine for the Galaxy syndrome, and this is...
Hey, wait. How many medicine are you trying to take? Yeah, you may get sick.
Why? It's all medicine, right?
The last space traveler Shinji was also struggling in similar situation. His grandpa took many medicine due to being weak. Of course, he just wanted to live happily by using medications. However, he caused a dangerous side effect because he was eaten by medicine. In this aging society, this sort of tragedy can happen around us. So, the last space traveler, Shinji, will give you this speech not to have tragedy and not to be eaten by medicine.
Now, we are ready for departure. Please make sure that the seatbelt is securely fastened. Let us welcome today's last speaker. The very last speaker is Mr. Shinji Kikuta from St. Paul's University. He will deliver his speech under the title of Eaten by Medicine. Eaten by medicine. So Mr. Kikuta, please come up to the stage and launch your rocket to the frontier.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, honorable judges, questioners, timekeepers, and wonderful organizers, and all CSS members. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Once upon a time, a princess was desperate to cure her broken heart in a dark sea. So she went to her local witches, begging them for as much medicine as possible. Witches grew 5 different kinds of medication, handing them all to the princess. I'll be happy at last! With hopes and dreams, but the princess kept it down, all the new medicine all at once. However, when she woke up the next day, she realized that she had lost her voice and a healthy body. And then, at the bottom of the dark sea, the princess ended her life. This is the original story of the Little Mermaid that I read a long time ago. The princess just wanted to be happy after taking medication. However, she was eaten by the medicine. Until recently, I had assumed that this sort of tragedy happens only in this fairy tale. But our history made me realize that even in our society, many people may have a tragic end through polypharmacy, taking some medication at once. Have you ever thought about the risks of polypharmacies? And take measures against them. In this aging society, many people take some kinds of medicines every day because all they end up need ample medication to support their weakened bodily functions. According to the Ministry of Health letter review in 2018, 2 out of 5 older adults take more than 5 types of medicines every day. So it's not too much to say one of your family members can be eaten by medicine, like a little boy. My grandpa was one. When I was a high school student, he used to take 5 types of medicines every day. One day, my mother told me he got a fever. So I rushed to the drugstore and bought a fever reducer for him. Grandpa, please take this medicine. I want you to get better. He smiled, saying,
Thanks. Medicine is my companion to live healthily.
So, in addition to the 5 medication he takes, he ingested another medicine. However, after a while, he started to scream like this. Where am I? Help me! Help me! Every word he expelled me with pain and sorrow. Because I didn't want to believe he was eaten by the medicines that was supposed to cure his body. But at the hospital, the doctor revealed to me that a side effect of combined drugs caused his symptom. Like this, because of polypharmacies, our loved ones will suffer from severe side effects. Then, why do they suffer from the dark side of polypharmacy? It is because due to the patient, doctor cannot control their medicines correctly. Patients who need many medication tend to use multiple medical institutions at once. So each doctor cannot grasp and manage the medical information. My grandpa used to go to some medical institution like an internal department, mental hospital, or the hospital. So no doctor can control his medical information. As a result, he took some different kinds of medicines without proper management. Ever since I realized that grandpa was facing the risk of polypharmacy, I was struggling to find a way to address this problem. A few years later, a ray of light shined in a dark sea. It was when I was working at a drugstore. At that time, I overheard a conversation between a pharmacist and the customer. The customer said, I'm worried about my mother who takes so many medications every day. But is he okay? The pharmacist answered, well, why not use the family pharmacist service? I'm sure your worries will disappear. Was it the service with your grandpa? I was shouting. So, what is a family pharmacist service? It is a service that pharmacists can appoint one of the pharmacists to each patient. This service has been established recently, just 3 years ago, to save suffering patient at any moment. The pharmacists manage all medical agent, giving their knowledge and experiences to each patient. So this service helps us to solve not only polypharmacy problems, but also other ones, but medicines and health. And good news, at our local pharmacy, we can easily sign up and continue the service only by paying but 100 yen every time we receive a prescription. After learning about this service, I went to my local pharmacy with grandpa. He was seeing his family pharmacist. Since then, he became able to cut unnecessary medication and avoid taking bad combination medicines. What's more, it enabled him to consult with the pharmacist about medicine and body condition anytime, anywhere. For example, when his body is in bad shape, he listens to her advice on the phone. And as naturally, the pharmacist can schedule house visitations, explaining about medicines and medicines he intakes. So now, thanks to this service, grandpa is smiling again. multiple medicine to be happy. She was eating the best. It is just a fairy tale story. But like the little mermaid, our love will not tragic unless we try to change it. So we must change the fate. We must root out the risk of polypharmacy. I hope everybody take medication to save their lives that we want to do, not to be eaten by medicine. Thank you for listening.
Next is a question and answer period. Mr. Fosca, please.
Thank you very much for your informative speech. Can you give me an idea of how many people suffer from polypharmacy? So you said about 20% of people are taking 5
Yes.
medications. How many of them are actually suffering from polypharmacy?
Concretely. Okay. Of course, there are many symptoms that patients have symptoms, but let me tell you 3 examples. First one is symptom like dementia. It is serious because people doubt ourselves dementia, but it is caused by polypharmacy. And second one is falling down. Falling down is patient feel dizzy and fall down. In worst case, there are some cases that patient, elderly people, they feel dizzy and falling down, and in worst case, he died. And third, finally, it is delirium. It is like my grandpa losing mind, like my grandpa. There are 3 examples.
Okay, thank you very much. You mentioned the solution, the family pharmacist service.
Yes.
Do you think that this solution is scalable, that we can use this solution throughout the country for
Yes.
all elderly?
Other countries.
Throughout Japan.
Throughout
So to prevent
Okay.
all people from suffering polypharmacy.
All people, other countryside, and okay, thank you. In 2018, the Ministry of Health and the Welfare decided that every pharmacist must have family pharmacy service. So in the near future, every pharmacist have family pharmacy service, so we all can use this service.
Okay, great. Do you think, though, that just pharmacists are responsible, or should doctors or the government do more beyond the family pharmacist service?
Family pharmacy. It means government.
So do doctors have more of a responsibility when they're prescribing medication?
Okay, thank you. In fact, in 2015, the guideline is made for doctors to solve this situation, but it was meaningless because doctors have many diagnoses for many other patients, so there is no time for doctors, so it became meaningless. So the government gave responsibility to pharmacists, and we have to use this family pharmacy service for this problem.
Okay, if
They're sorry, but the time has expired. Thank you very much, Mr. Fosca and Mr. Chikuta.